Hi, this is the last of 3 videos on the API 579 ASME FFS1 Fitness for Service Code Part 16 series. In this video, we're going to talk about inspection of FRP. If you need to know the difference between inspection and fitness for service, then this video is for you. If you have not watched the other 2 videos in this series, go back and watch those too. I'm Jeff Clarkson, and I'm the Chief Technical Officer and founder of UTComp. UTComp engineers and licensees go into the field all the time to do ultra analytics data collection, visual inspection, and this information is the first step in our work to help customers understand fitness for service. Let's dig into it. Our agenda started with 3 videos. We're on the last one now. First one was covering the Part 16 Fitness for Service Assessment information. Second one was how do we evaluate the damage of FRP from non-destructive testing information. And the third one is inspection, in-service inspection. Fitness for service starts with inspection. Inspection provides the data that's used to determine fitness for service. Without inspection, we can't actually do it. Fitness for service requires objective data that can be used in calculations. This is an engineering process. For metal pressure equipment, we have things like consensus inspection codes for tanks, vessels, and pipes. Examples are API 653 for storage tanks, API 510 for pressure vessels, API 570 for piping. Non-destructive testing certification, the standardized certification, usually includes pretty good coverage of what needs to be inspected and what data needs to be obtained. And construction codes are often used as a starting point and a reference. For FRP equipment, well, we have a couple of standards that can be applied. The National Boiler Inspection Code has a supplement from the engineering or from the FRP task force that applies to Section 10 vessels, and you could sort of apply it to other equipment as well. API 570, which is the piping inspection code, provides pre-commissioning installation inspection for FRP piping. It doesn't actually provide anything that applies to piping after it's been in service for any period of time. Current practices for in-service inspection are basically based on a long culture of internal inspection that's pretty similar to the quality assurance for new equipment. When we're inspecting for fitness for service, we're providing that information we need. First, more inspection is always better. If you want to add inspections to the process, by all means, go ahead. For Part 16, some specific inspections are required to calculate the remaining strength factor. We need to know what the actual operating pressures and stresses are. They, in many cases, will be different than they were when designed. We also need acousto-ultrasonic data or attenuation-based ultrasound data or acoustic emission data, and we need some ultrasonic testing done. It should follow standardized and systematic inspection based on the damage mechanisms. An inspector should be certified with training and experience. This is what every owner should want. This is what all of us want. Inspector training and certification should follow post-construction inspection codes. We will need to establish these eventually. They should focus on damage development and detection. They should use available technologies to provide data on the condition of the FRP, and certification of inspectors and adoption of the required non-destructive evaluation methods has to be incorporated in order to make sure we get all the data we need for a fitness for service assessment. So summarizing inspection, we need comprehensive, thorough, and competent inspection for fitness for service assessment. Measurements and quantitative information from certified inspectors is required to perform the structural calculations to no fitness for service. And any information from inspection may be used to help form conclusions and recommendations. Before I close off, I want to talk about the equation on this shirt. Be greater than average. I think these are sound words to always keep in mind. At UTComp, we're always happy to hear from you. You can reach us at utcomp.com. Have a safe day.